PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
Hey, this is James Spann, and this is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday morning, the 7th of April. And cold is still the word today. Let's go right to the Skycam shots around the network this morning. There's the Skycam coming from Coleman. Down below, that's U.S. Highway 278. Overnight, they saw little light rain, few ice pellets, few snowflakes mixed in at times. To the north, there's a look at our Morgan County Skycam in Decatur. Pretty much the same deal there. And in the Birmingham Metro, that's the Inverness Skycam from the Wingate Inn. Temperatures mostly in the mid-30s, just above the freezing mark this morning. And what a trough over the east. Goodness. That's you talk about high amplitude now and cold. There's a look at the numbers this morning, and you can see we've got mid-30s around here. The coldest on the board I can see there is at 33, but the clear freeze line is still north of us this morning. But look at all the teens out there across the plain states, and understand why we might have stayed just above freezing this morning. Tomorrow morning, when the sky is clear, that's when numbers can just be all over the place. We'll have a radiational cooling morning, and we'll talk about that. There's a look at the specific numbers around here. Haleyville's sitting at freezing, 32 there. We've got 35 in Birmingham, Tuscaloosa 34, and 36 for Anniston and Gadsden. Temperature's pretty consistent because of the clouds and the wind, but tomorrow morning, again, that map will look a lot different. Expected rain around the nation for the next 5 days, valid through Monday evening. And this is suggesting 1-inch rains over the Tennessee Valley with lighter amounts down south. And looking at the convective outlook, this is the day 3 outlook. This is for Thursday. A slight risk of severe weather. Eastern Texas and northwest Louisiana up into southern Missouri. That includes much of east Oklahoma and Arkansas. We are not outlooked here on day 4, which is Friday, but for the Easter weekend, problems over Texas on day 5, which is Saturday, and then day 6, which is Easter Sunday. And you can see the risk extends into Alabama, and that risk will be late Sunday night. This period is actually valid through Monday morning at 7 o'clock. So we'll take a look at that as we have many issues to talk about, as often is the case in early April. Here's the GFS at noon today. This is the OZ run. Whopper of a trough over the east. Down below, the 540 line is all the way down to Dothan. And again, the chance of some wraparound flurries down into eastern Tennessee and the northeastern corner of Alabama. But again, today's going to be a lot like yesterday. Windy and cold. We should begin to clear this afternoon from southwest to northeast, but it's going to be a slow process. But I do think we'll be clear tonight. And then tomorrow morning, that's going to be a radiational cooling morning. Clear, light wind. We think the numbers will probably range from 22 in the colder valleys to 36 on the ridge tops, where they'll be above freezing. But for most spots, we think 27 to 32 tomorrow morning. It just depends on your terrain. If you're one of the cold spots, you know that, and you know that you'll be well below freezing tomorrow. If you're above 1,800 feet, you should be above freezing. But that'll be the last threat, we think, until probably October or November. Thursday, here comes our new storm. The surface low is over the Texas Panhandle. Friday, that trough really dampens out a little bit as it moves north of us, and there's a look at the surface low, which is weakening over western Kentucky, and that does suggest a good chance of showers and maybe some thunder on Friday, but the severe weather threat with that looks fairly marginal at this point, as that thing is kind of in a weakening phase and probably not going to bring that much rain. Then Saturday, starting off the Easter weekend, we will be in between waves. That should be a pretty decent day, sunny and pleasant, the high close to 70. But Easter Sunday, there's your new storm over the Plain States. Pretty vigorous looking one there. Deep surface low near the Red River. And that looks like we might have an Easter Sunday severe weather threat for East Oklahoma, East Texas, the Arklatex. Sunday night at midnight, the surface low begins to fill. The band of storms kind of edges into northwest Alabama. And then by midday Monday, the band of storms is beginning to move into Georgia. So as you can see, this is kind of hinting the best window for storms with this feature will be from midnight Sunday night until noon Monday. And hopefully the time of day will prevent any severe weather problems here. But again, we'll take a closer look at that later. We'll quickly peek at the end of the cycle. This is the 21st of April. Nice looking shortwave trough there. Looks kind of stormy, and this is always a very active time of the year. It's hard to be specific far in advance, but it looks like the active pattern will continue for the foreseeable future. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.
Weather.